Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss the grammar topic adverbs. Now, first of all, it comes to mind what are adverbs? Adverbs are words that tell us something more about verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs in a sentence. So, what do you mean by adverb? Adverbs are words that tell us something more about verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs in a sentence. Let us see some examples. Lakshmi sings sweetly. Here, sweetly is an adverb. It tells us more about the verb. The verb here is the word sing. So, sweetly tells us how Lakshmi sings. So, it is an adverb here. Next is Rahim is very clever. Now, here clever is an adjective and very it tells us more about the word clever. How clever he is very clever. So very tells us more about the adjective which is clever. So very is adverb here. In the third example, we have the thief broke the lock quite easily. Here quite tells us more about another adverb easily. So quite is also adverb here. It defines the word easily. How easily? Next we have the types of adverbs. First of all, we have adverbs of manner. Now, what are adverbs of manner? Adverbs of manner tell us how an action is done. First example is Harinder laughs loudly. If I ask how Harinder laughs, so answer is the Harinder laughs loudly means it answers how he laughs. So loudly here is an adverb of manner. It tells us how the action is done. The action here is laugh. So loudly tells us about laughs. So it is an adverb and it tells us how he laughs. So it becomes adverb of manner. In next example, Ali plays guitar very well. So here the question comes, how Ali plays the guitar? He plays the guitar very well. So well means how he plays well. So how an action is done, how he is playing the guitar, he is playing well. So well is an adverb of manner. And next we have Sam moves around clumsily. Again, how Sam moves clumsily is the answer of how he moves. So it is an adverb of manner. In all these three examples, they define how the action is done. How he laughs loudly. How Ali plays the guitar well. How Sam's move around, he moves around clumsily. So all these words are adverb of manner. What are they answering? They are answering the question how an action is done. So these three examples define the adverb of manner. How we use the adverb of manner in a sentence. Next we have many adverbs of manner can be formed by adding ly at the end of adjective. Like if the adjective is slow, it becomes slowly. Here slowly is an adverb. Similarly, adverb of adjective quick is quickly. We simply add ly to the end of adjective. And some adverbs of manner are formed by replacing y with ily. For example, heavy becomes heavily. Here heavy is an adjective and heavily becomes adverb. Similarly, busy is an adjective and busily becomes an adverb. These are adverbs of manner. So, what adverb of manner tells? It tells how an action is taken. Next we have adverb of time. Adverb of time tell us when an action is taken. Adverb of manner tell us how action is taken, and adverb of time tell us when an action is taken. Like the doctor will see you tomorrow. Here tomorrow is adverb of time. It answers the question when will the doctor see you? The doctor will see you tomorrow. So it answers the question when the action will done. Action here is when the doctor will see you. The answer is tomorrow. So it is the adverb of time. Next we have can we go out now? Here now defines the action go. Can we go out now? After some time, these words define the action go. So the now word here is the adverb of time. It is asking can we go out? When can we go out? Now. So here it is an adverb of time. And next we have we plan to go to Agra tonight. When we plan to go to Agra? Here it is tonight. So it is an adverb of time. They answered the question when an action will be done. When the doctor will see you tomorrow. Next is can we go out? When can we go out? Now. Next we have when do we plan to go to Agra? Tonight. So these three tell us about the time when the action is done or will be done. So these are adverb of time. Next we have adverb of place. They tell us where an action is done. So what the adverb of place tell us? It tells us where an action is done. Adverb of manner tells us how the action is done. Adverb of time tells us when an action is done. Adverb of place tells us where an action is done. Like in the following examples, we have come here. Where to come? Here. So here is the adverb of place. Amrita moved away from the bus stop. Where did Amrita move? She moved away. So the word away is the adverb of place. It is telling where to move, away, where to come, here. So these words here and away here are adverb of place. They are answering the question where. Some more examples. Adverb of place. First is you can always find things lying around in a nice room. Where can you find things? You can find things lying around. So around is the adverb of place. Saroj lives nearby. Where Saroj lives? She lives nearby. So here nearby is answering the question where. So it is the adverb of place. I kept the bag there. Where did I keep the bag? I kept the bag there. Here there is adverb of place. it is answering the question, where did I keep the bag? So it is defining the place, there. So there is the adverb of place. In the next example, we have, come here, I have something for you. Where to come? Here. So here is the adverb of place. Who moved the chairs outside? Who moved the chairs outside? Where were the chairs moved? Outside. Here outside defines the place. So it is the adverb of place. My father's friend Mrs. Nafisa Alam lives abroad. Where does she live? She lives abroad. Here abroad is the adverb of place. It is defining where she lives. So all these examples are answering the question where. So the word which is defining where is the adverb of place. Next is adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency tell us how often an action is done. I seldom go to watch a movie. How many times I go to watch a movie? Seldom words define the adverb of frequency here. Pranjal is usually late to school. So it is usually word tell us how many times is Pranjal late to school. It is defining the frequency. Sometimes Alice comes to stay at my house. So sometimes word defines how many times Alice comes to stay at my house. All these three are defining adverb of frequency, means how often the action is done. Next is adverb of degree. They tell us about the intensity or degree of an action. Now what is meant by the term intensity or degree? It will be clear from the examples. It was extremely long speech. How long the speech is? Extremely long. Adverbs of degree. It tells us about the degree, how long the speech or intensity. Here extremely word is defining the degree of an action, how long the speech is. Next year we will study a totally new syllabus. What type of syllabus? It is a totally new syllabus. So it is defining the adverb. So this word totally is the adverb of degree. Here it is defining syllabus. What type of syllabus we will study in next year? Totally new syllabus. It is defining the intensity. Seema rewrote the story completely before sending it to the publisher. So here completely is defining the degree. How she rewrote the story? She rewrote the story completely. So extremely, totally, completely, they all tell us about the degree of an action. So these are called the adverbs of degree. So we have studied what is an adverb. Adverb tells us something more about verb, adjective or another adverb. Next we have done what is an adverb of manner. It tells us what is an adverb of manner. It tells us how an action is done. Adverb of place. It tells where an action is done. Adverb of frequency. It tells how often an action is done. Adverb of degree. It tells us about the intensity or degree of an action. We have adverb of time. It tells where an action is done. Now we have some examples of adverb of degree. There is blank any water in the bottle. We have the choices enough and hardly. So here the word we use is hardly. There is hardly any water in the bottle. Next is Lata was very busy, so she did not call. This book partly covers the history of Vijayanagar. The building is quite tall. Are you Are you tall enough to touch the ceiling? The fort is so enormous that it takes hours to see all of it. So, this was all about adverbs. Hope you understand the subject. Thank you. Hope you all have a nice day.